Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel, and I am going to make some tags today. Now this is a masterboard that I made. I'm not even sure. I don't even know if I have a video on it. I probably do, but it's basically all decorated. I started with cardstock, and I have it backed onto my Sears papers. And what I did was I have floral stickers on here, and then other pieces of ephemera. I have labels and butterflies and little quotes and dictionary words. And you can see, birds and butterflies. So, and I have stenciling on here and also some stenciling words. So what I want to do, because there's a lot of dark in here, like a lot of outlined with black and stuff. So I was thinking of cutting these, and you can see that they're perfect. I mean, like I'll have six different tags in here, or journaling cards, however they're going to be used. And what I want to do is back it onto this here cardstock that I have. It's black with little decorations on here. So I'm thinking of cutting these into 6 little cards and then, backing it onto this paper. And then we'll just see how it goes. So there's really not too much to try and figure out here, because it's, the way I have it decorated, it just goes into 6 pieces, so this was easy peasy. So I'm not going to measure them to make sure that, because I have 3 pieces here, so they would be 4, because I don't even know how, this is probably not 12. It's probably not 12 inches. Let me see. It's 11. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut them in 3s, and then I'll just, if I need to, cut some of them further down, like this here is huge. So I'll probably cut, make this a little thinner. So what I think I'm going to do is just take this card, and maybe I'll trim it down first, and then I'll back it onto here. Now this is really pretty large, so I want to try and make it as even as I can. And if I have to cut into the picture a little bit, that's okay. So now this is like 3 3/4 by almost 4 1/2. So this is a nice size. Okay, so we'll leave this one here. Maybe I'll just trim them all down while I have the cutter out. That's good. This one here is good. This one here could be a little too wide. Okay, so we'll just trim this one down a little bit more. Okay, that's nice. A little too wide. Okay, that looks better now. I think I'm going to leave this here. Okay, I'm just going to put that off to the side because I'm going to be cutting. I'll be cutting more. So I want to leave, I don't know, maybe 1/4 inch all the way around. I think that's all I need, is like a quarter of an inch all the way around. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue. So I'm not sure when I made this, I guess you could call it a masterboard, because I just kept layering on it. And, you know, I didn't go looking through my videos to see if I did this on camera. And I probably did. I'm sure I did. So I started with the paper, and I have, I don't know if I have gesso on there, but it looks like I have some stamping on there and different other things that I did. Okay, so we'll take this, because I want to be able to leave double of this on this side. I'm going to make sure I give myself enough room. As long as I can cover 6 pieces, then I'll be happy. I mentioned a couple of videos ago that we had a tree cut down a couple of weeks ago, and my husband is outside chopping wood. I don't know if you can hear it, but we burn wood in the winter time. We have a wood burning stove, and you know, it's really great. It keeps you nice and warm because we've been having really cold weather here in Pennsylvania. And he does this every year. He just enjoys doing it. When we have the tree cut down, you know, the company, they were like, because he always asks them to just cut them in 18-inch lengths, and he said that's it, because he chops it down. But you know, it's what he does every year, and he enjoys doing that. So he's out there chopping wood, splitting it, I guess. So if you hear that banging, I apologize. You probably don't, because, you know, when I watch other videos and, you know, when they apologize for something that's out their window, some kind of noise, I don't hear it, you know, but I guess it's loud to them. Well, of course it's loud to them when they hear like their neighbor mowing their lawn. But it usually doesn't bother me. Okay. My glue is coming out really very lightly. I may have to go to my other glue. It's almost like I feel like it's cold in the bottle, and that's why it's having a hard time coming out. Yeah, so these are just about pretty much decorated, and I thought this is something I can bring my black lace into, because I have different kinds of black lace, and you know, between my ruffles and my lace, I really love decorating with those. Oh, this is really struggling to come out right now. I think I'm going to use this glue right now. I had mentioned that in one of my previous videos that I thought I wanted to, and I'm probably going to try it, but I forget. Uh-oh, this one is really... This one here is going to be really skinny. Look at that. All right. Okay, oh, I can't even move that one now. Okay, let's see how that one's going to be. It's going to be really, these two are going to be thin. I'm going to put the top back on this glue. Okay, so I'm going to cut this now. See if I can get it about the same size as the top here. It's not going to be perfect, but as long as it's somewhat even. Okay, not bad. So I'll just trim this down a little bit. Okay, and let's see how this is going to go. Oh, it looks like I'll have more on top than I will on the bottom with those other two. We'll just see how it looks. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, it's not going to be perfect, so. Okay, that doesn't look bad. I'll just, yeah, that looks fine. Some of them are going to be a little wider. I just may want to take this off a hair. Okay, that looks better. Oh, I like this. I am loving the way that looks. Now these are already backed. I was going to bring this paper here to back it. I thought that would look so pretty because of the colors on here, but I don't know. I don't need to because it's white on the back, but I think this is going to look pretty. So I may do that. I may back these with that paper. Okay, so, you know, there's really not much to do on here. And you know what I wanted to do was ink that. Can't do it now. It's too late. But let's see. I do have different pieces of little black. Look how pretty that looks. And I can put this anywhere. I can put it like right over here with well, you know, I think I want some airy lace. Like something like this. Look how pretty. I could put this down here. And maybe even okay, let's see. I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to use this glue because the other glue is struggling to come out. Okay. So we'll put this down there. And I could put, excuse me, I could put a little little piece of a ruffle on the bottom. Let's see, I do have a little piece of floral ruffle. Just gonna cut this off. I'm just going to use a little piece of this ruffle. I'm going to stick. I'm losing my voice. Oh, that looks pretty. And what I could do is I could put a, oh, that looks nice. I could put a button right on there. Now I could, I'm going to use this little tool here to press it down. I could either round these corners, the two top corners, or cut them into a tag shape. But I think it looks pretty with it squared off like that. So I think I'm just going to leave it because I don't know how I'm going to use it. But you know what I don't have is, I'm going to bring out my bling. I don't need it for this one here, but I will need it for something else. And here's another one. Look how pretty. This one is so gorgeous. Look at that bird. Okay, I have thin, and there's really not much to decorate on here. Oh gosh, look how pretty that looks. Okay, I'm going to put this on here, right on the back. I'm going to trim that. Now nothing here is planned. I'm just going with the flow and what I see here. I just brought some things out and just laid them down. Mostly just, you know, like these hair pieces, because there's really not much to put on here because it's already full, and I love doing this. I guess you call it a masterboard. You know, I just started decorating, but look at how gorgeous that looks. That looks really pretty. I mean, I could put like bling on here, or I could put bling on here, or I could put where would I put it though? I could put it on the butterflies. I have two butterflies. Just to give it a little something. Okay. This really looks pretty. Look how pretty that looks. Oh my gosh, I am loving this. Okay, so here's a mushroom. What can we do with the mushroom? Okay. I don't want to cover up the mushrooms. I could put oh, you know, I could put lace. Actually, what I have these little things. And these are so pretty. They're like little stickers. Oh, here's a skinny one. I've had these for so long. And they're kind of like a rubber sticker. They feel, it's not rubber, but it feels like a little rubber. I wonder if I could put that right across the top on there. Or I can go down the side. Okay, I think I'm going to go down the side with it. And maybe just put a couple on both sides. I think it's stuck to the paper. I can't get it off. I think it's stuck. Oh, here it comes. Okay. I don't know how well it's going to hold up, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the glue stick down. It does look pretty. It looks really nice. And I think I'm going to put maybe two of them over here on that side. It's just going off the grid here a little bit. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks nice. Okay, and maybe I could put a little bit of this is really so full right now. I don't know if I want to put anything. Maybe a button down here on the end of, I can get a skinnier button. Well, it's thinner, but it's wider. I don't know. I'm liking it just the way it is, just like that. I could put a little bit of this. Okay, what I'm looking for is I could put like maybe some sari silk up on here. I'm just going to snip a little piece off and put sari silk right here on the top. Oops. All these little strings are hanging on me. All right, so I'm going to put sari silk right there across the top, and then I'll put bling on it. And because this is mushrooms, I'm going to put this on the top. I'm going to put it on the edge that is all, if you can see what I mean, it's all kind of ruffled and scattered and okay, so I can do, what kind of bling should I do? I'm not going to do blue. Maybe I'll do the I'm going to put 2 on the butterfly and 2 up there. I think putting this on the butterflies for their body, I like that look. Okay, so let's get these other 2 little oh, I have to get the stickies off me. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty. That looks nice. And I wonder if I can, I still have a little ink on here just to give the Sorry Soak a little bit of judging up here. There, it's kind of like the color of the mushroom. So I'm going to bring a little bit of this red color into on the white part. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, so we have these 3. And this one here can use a lot. I have these little doilies, and I have a different color one here that I think would look pretty, just to put a little bit of, this matches the inside of the butterfly. Oh, that looks nice on here, just on the corner. Or I could put this on the top and then a ruffle on the bottom. I don't know, let's see. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to measure and lay things down to see what it would look like. This is kind of crafting by the seat of your pants. Instead of thinking about it, just do it and see what it looks like. It usually always turns out pretty good. Okay, I'm wondering if I can cut a piece of that flower, or if there's something. Oh, I like that. I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm just going to cut it off. It just looks like a spot for something like this. I'm just going to stick this glue down because I don't know how well this is going to stick, especially on this kind of material. Oh, that looks so pretty. There's a little ear sticking up, so I'm gonna cut that off. Oh, I don't know where it went. Oh, that looks so pretty. Very, very nice. Okay, now I do have oh wait, I also brought along some snippets that I had, but it's too big to go on there. I have little, these are little leaves. Okay, what I'm looking for is this here lace. I can just I'm going to snip this in half so it's not so wide and just use half of it. Oh, I like that. And it's not going to go all the way down to the bottom because I want to see the ruffly part, if you see what I mean, like on the bottom of the lace, the ruffly part. I am so glad that I'm using my black lace here. But this is the first thing that came to my mind when I was rummaging through my different projects here, and I thought, oh my gosh, this would be perfect for the black. Now I could bring, oh, there's a butterfly there. I think I'll use the one for the butterfly, and I'm going to put, where did it go? Oh, there it is. And I'll put 3 on the ribbon. I'm going to put it on this side because there's a lot going on the other side. And we'll put a little dab of glue. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that looks. I am loving this card. Okay, let's see. Now I wonder if I can use any of these little clusters. I could probably cut it down and put this one, or just use the whole thing right on there. It doesn't matter. I don't mind if it's hanging off the card. Or let's see if it'll look. I have a couple here that I brought along. These are just material clusters. I think this one here is the better option. Okay, I think I'm going to put this on here. I am really liking that. And it's different from the other ones that I'm decorating. You know, I don't even remember when I made these little clusters, but it was a while ago. So I'm just happy to use it. And I am going to have this hanging off the card a little bit. And I could follow suit and put that little blue bling right on the butterfly. Oh gosh, that looks pretty. That looks really pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm loving that. Okay, let's see what we have here for you. Should we use this ruffle again? I am liking this blue, especially because it's with that blue butterfly. And I really like putting the material on an angle. I think it gives it more interest than just having it go straight down. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't have many ruffles left with this material in there. And I think with this one, I'm going to put blue on here, blue bling on there, and blue for the butterfly. I think this butterfly needs two because it's kind of long. Oh, look how pretty that looks. Oh, I am loving this. Okay, so like I said, you know, I don't, oops, it's sticking to me. I didn't have to put too much on here because I did so much decorating when I made this masterboard. And I think it looks really, really pretty. And I do want to put that, I think I want to put something on the side here again like I did with the other one, or else on the top. Well, I'm going to put it on the side because I don't know how it's going to be used. I don't know if I'm going to cut it into a tag. So I'm only going to go on the white paper here. And I'm going to stay away from the corner. So in case I do put it as a tag, at least I have that option where I could cut it into a small corners up there, and it doesn't, although it probably wouldn't really matter if I cut into the little material here. Okay, there's the top to that and that. I am loving the way these cards turned out. I think they turned out so lovely. I want to make sure all my butterflies are sparkly. Oh, I see one that's not. Let's see, what can I put on him? I'm going to put the blue because it's right here. And there's one little piece that needs to go somewhere, so it's going to go right there on the butterfly. And I think it looks, oh, I think it only needs one because it's not a long body butterfly. Okay, All butterflies have sparkles on them. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty. I am so happy with this, with these decorating. I think it looks so pretty. So thank you so much for coming along. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you so much for coming along and helping me, helping me with decorating these cards. I think they turned out so pretty. And anyway, you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.